Hello guys, so hi, welcome to my channel. Just a quick message. No cards. I just dropped my daughter off at horse training lessons and I was driving, and I was just thinking while I was driving, and I don't know, I guess a lot of people call it channeling. I call it thinking. Thinking and in my intuitions and in my feelings about something. And something kind of caught my attention and kind of alarmed me after I finished my reading earlier. I felt this weird feeling in my stomach, kind of like nervousness for a trip. Maybe someone's just nervous for a trip, you know? But I talked about my reading today, and it was flying on a jet plane. I did talk about a cruise also near Alaska. I don't know. I hate to say these things, guys, and I don't normally, you know. I only did it once when I talked about the earthquakes, and then it was like 24 hours before they started hitting in California. And I felt that, you know, and if you guys remember how that went down. But I kind of have the same feeling about this flying. To add to my uncomfortable feeling, my son Daniel, who's pretty intuitive also, told me that he had a dream last night that he was flying over water and the plane crashed and he landed in the water. He survived, but then he got on a ship and then the ship sunk too. So I'm not saying that's a big deal to worry about, but I did not tell Daniel that I had a reading today about flying or on a ship, and I find it very strange that he had a dream and told me about it after the fact, and he had no idea that I was even thinking that or channeling that or even having feelings. So I just wanted to bring that up, guys. If anybody is traveling over water on a plane this month in October, and I'm feeling it's something around the 17th, okay? Something around the 17th. Yeah, and I just passed by a airport sign on Powers. There's definitely a sign here. Something's going on with the plane. I don't know. I feel like it's mostly over water. Something's going on with the plane. I don't know. You know, and I hate to make these premonitions or say anything like this, but you guys saw the reading, and I did get coffin, and I got the death card. I don't want to take those things lightly. I just want people to be careful and make sure that you necessarily have to travel around this time frame, that it's absolutely necessary, that you can't reschedule. Pray, smudge, cleanse, think positively, of course. I don't want to worry everybody and make people worry to death. I'm not saying it's all planes. I feel like it's mostly a plane over water, okay, or a ship. So if you're flying in the country, maybe it's not that big of an issue. But see, I have these weird, like, my hands are getting sweaty. My feet are actually getting a little sweaty because I'm wearing flip-flops, but still. My stomach is kind of in knots, and I just don't feel so great about travel. I don't know what's going on, guys. I just don't feel it. I just want you guys to be really, really careful. I don't know what's going to be happening. I don't know what's going to happen on the news. I don't know what's going to be going on. God, I pray to God nothing goes on. I hope that this feeling is nothing, and it's just a fluke, and it's just a fear. It could just be a fear, okay? It could just be a fear. But something is not right. And I just, it's not. I can't beat around the bush on these feelings, guys. You guys who've been following me for a while, a year or so, you know that I had a premonition about death with my kid's father. You know that my neighbor who died of brain cancer, I had a premonition about that. I was tuning into the energy of brain cancer, and A couple weeks later, he died of that specific cancer, and it's just weird. And we never talked. I didn't even know my neighbor. So this is one of those feelings, just like the earthquake. If you guys remember the video I did on the earthquakes, I was doing my dishes. I was just like this podcasting. I was channeling. I was doing my dishes, and I said, I feel like there's going to be an earthquake. I feel like something's going to happen. And I said, maybe it's just an earthquake or a tower or rattling of your relationship. You know, something's going to be monumental. But 24 hours later, I just feel it, guys. I'm sorry. I don't mean to worry people or stress you out or make you fearful about traveling. I'm not trying to do that. I just don't feel so great about it. Pray about it. Make sure you trust in God. Obviously, not every plane in the world is going to be having issues, but there could be one. And I don't know. I hope nothing's up. I hope it's just my fear, but better safe than sorry. I actually, I had plans to take a trip to Texas, nowhere over water, but to see my grandma for her birthday. And it just kind of, the plans fell through, and we didn't end up going. So that's probably good for my premonitions. And today, make the decision. My family and I all decided, for some reason, the road trip just wasn't working. We were actually going to drive, So that was not a plane or a ship. But, my travel plans did get disrupted for whatever reason. And I don't know if something like that happens to you and maybe your travel plans get disrupted. Trust it. There's a reason. Don't push it. That's all I'm saying. I'm sure Spirit has good plans for you and everything's going to be fine. I just wanted you guys to be aware of my feelings. I'm driving. Let me check my little messages here. You're in Texas. I should come visit. That would be so cool. You're Texas people. Look at you guys. Okay. Yeah, we pick up on, isn't this weird? Yeah, thanks guys. I am feeling, I don't feel right about it, everybody. I don't feel right about it. I don't like those feelings, but it was so weird when Daniel was like, Mom, I had this dream. I was in the plane and it crashed. Can you die from hitting the water? And I was like, yeah, if you're in a plane. And he's like, well, I dreamed I was still alive. And then he's like, I dreamt a ship saved us, and then the ship sank too. And I'm like, Jesus, what a terrible nightmare. Jeez, I was like, But my son never has dreams like that. He always he doesn't dream about events like that. Traffic, So I don't know, man. I don't know. Something's going on. My grandpa had a dream about a train wreck when the trains wrecked in DC. If you guys remember that, on the East Coast. My grandpa had told me he had some dreams about some trains wrecking, and it was like a week before they wrecked in, over there. He didn't know where it was going to happen or who and when and happen. Neither does Nostradamus. He didn't know when and where, but he had visions. And all of us, every single one of us has intuition and visions. We just have to pay attention to it. Maybe some of you guys are picking up on these signs. Maybe some of you guys have premonitions about flying, or maybe something's going on right now with you and something doesn't feel right. Trust it. Okay? It could also just be the energy where someone has a fear of travel emotionally. I did pick up on the fact that you guys were going to go in your relationships and move out, like get away from this person. You were going to 8 of Cups them, and it was going to be a decision, and there was some mental conflict. And then the intuition card, the High Priestess, showed up at the bottom. And so you're kind of torn between what you're feeling and what you're thinking. You could also maybe just be having a fear of 8 of Cupping them, a fear of cutting them out or ending it in some way. And that could also just be what I'm picking up on, this nervousness. It could be totally plain old anxiety, okay? But I just wanted to warn everybody. I just wanted to reach out. If anyone has those travel plans, meditate, pray, see if Spirit reveals anything to you, any feelings, any messages. just see if you feel really good about it. You know, your vibrations will speak to you. So my idea is I imagine somebody sitting on the ground with their legs crossed, meditating quietly, asking Spirit to reveal a message about their recent travel or their soon-to-be travel, you know what I mean? And breathing in and out and imagining getting on the plane and imagine flying and imagine arriving, and see what feelings pop up. See if you're going to feel peace and relief and pleasure, or see if you're going to experience feelings of fear, anxiety, and darkness. You know what I mean? Like maybe a dark light, you know, like the light's just dimming out when you're meditating. When I meditate, I can picture, you know, usually yellow light, you know? So if something bad's going to happen in a meditation, I usually see it shadowy, just dark, like it's at night, you know what I mean? So just check it out before you guys travel. I don't want to worry you guys too much, but I would do that, okay? You're welcome, Sherry. Sorry to scare you guys, you know, I gotta say something. My mother told me she has nightmares, but it's not the same story. My dog is having a nightmare right now. Oh my goodness, Genevieve. Yeah, see, Stephanie Harris, fear of moving on maybe. See, yeah, exactly. It could just be that kind of energy, you know? Fear of moving on. It could be that. Stephanie Harris, you've had visions of it? Interesting. See, somebody's on something here. Someone was drowning. The next day, a baby drowned. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. That gives me chills. I don't feel good about that. I don't feel good about that at all. I have a very... Something's wrong right now. I don't know what it is. Something's wrong. I got to get out of this because I just don't feel right. Are you guys feeling this? I don't know. I don't like it. Okay. I really got to get out of this energy. This is too much. This is too heavy. Are you guys feeling this? I don't know what I'm feeling. I don't know what I'm feeling. Ugh. God, I'm praying that everyone's going to be okay. I don't know what I'm feeling. This doesn't feel good. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to panic everybody, but I'm going to go. I got to go woo-saw. Whew, and meditate, you know. My hands won't stop sweating. I swear it's like a fear of heights or something. You know, I'm terrified of heights. So my ears are ringing. It's like that. That's what I'm feeling. Okay, well, you get those feelings, Stephanie? They do not feel good at all. No, they don't. Woo, yeah, let's all pray as a collective that people in their traveling energies right now are going to be safe and protected, okay? Let's just pray everyone travels safe and protected, okay? For the people over all these countries and whatever's going on right now, that there's going to be safety. I think I might go home and light a candle for whoever's traveling, okay? Just guys, use your intuition, and I love you. Thanks for watching and tuning in this quick little channel. I hope you guys have a blessed, beautiful day and evening, and I will see you tomorrow. I love you guys. Bye, guys. Oh, see, someone said, Mercury retrograde brings failed travels. Ashton Ninks. That's a sign. See, Ashton, I didn't know that. I didn't know that, hun. I had no idea that Mercury brings failed travels. Thank you for enlightening. It's a journey, not a destination, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye, guys.